Hello, this is Joshua Anambe. It is a pleasure for me to share this message with you, and I'm privileged to be sharing it with someone special like you. I might not know you so well, but this much I know about you, that you are special, that you are unique, that you have dreams that you want to achieve, and that your life has a purpose. That you were created for a reason, and as such, your creator does not see you as a mistake. And now, having drawn your attention to the reality of your being, I entreat you to carefully listen to this message entitled, Reach for Your Treasure. When you have finally decided on what it is that you desire to achieve in life, to be, to do, to have or to give, set out in earnest and with a burning desire to attain it. Jesus, the master teacher, tells us to seek and we shall find, and like you, lay the foundation by saying, look and it can be seen, reach and it can be grasped. Set out and seek for it, and look for it, and reach for it. It is yours for the taking, and that is your portion. No one can claim it, but it will not be given you without your seeking, looking, and reaching for it. St. Augustine once said, God created us without us, but He will not redeem us without us. So your treasure will not be given you without your own effort. And since the foundation of the universe, your share of the treasure was already prepared and kept safe for you. Follow your heart as your compass, your mind as your map, and your body as your means, your medium of transportation. Your heart will give the direction. Your mind will create, change, and recreate the map as and when necessary. But do not neglect to take proper care of the vehicle, because when it breaks down, no journey and no treasure. Get onto the road and keep moving. And when you have come to your own crossroads, please listen to Robert Frost talking to you in his poem, The Road Not Taken. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. And after you have decided on which road to follow, walk with conviction like Columbus, with the firm belief that you will discover the treasure you are searching. When you begin to doubt at yourself, just remember that Jesus says, even if you have the faith, just as little as a mustard seed, the tiniest of all seeds, you can command all your fears, your doubts, and your self-limiting beliefs to disappear. When you look ahead of you and there is no one, and you look behind and no one is within sight, realize that they might not be treasuring or pursuing what you are looking for. And so do not be deterred by the fact that you are journeying in that direction alone. Keep on moving steadily with faith, hope, and determination. But somewhere along your journey, you will come across people who you might not have met before, who will be willing to offer support. The universe will be there for you. You are never going to be left alone. And just when you are about to grasp your treasure, you will encounter an overwhelming test that will require conviction and a firm belief in yourself and that which you are searching for. Otherwise, you will give up. And that is where the majority of treasure seekers will often stop. At this point, you will encounter another group of people who will throw all kinds of reasons why you cannot achieve your treasure at you. People will call you unreasonable. People will call you crazy, and people will call you stupid. People will laugh at you. And people will criticize you, and that you might be left alone. But be determined. Take consolation in the fact that most of the people who reached the mountain top to claim their treasure were rejected, criticized, denied, and some were even killed. But in the end, they won over many of those people back to themselves. And even remember that no matter how successful or great you are, you can never have all people loving you or supporting you. And this is because you are simply not living in that kind of planet. Know that you yourself even sometimes criticize yourself, that you doubt yourself, and that you even sometimes do not appreciate yourself. And so do not be deterred by the actions of those people. Give yourself permission to fail. Give yourself permission to be criticized. Give yourself permission to be laughed at. Jesus was criticized, rejected, denied, and even killed. Mother Teresa was laughed at and criticized. Martin Luther King was criticized, rejected, and murdered. Nelson Mandela was imprisoned. Thomas Edison was called crazy and unreasonable. Henry Ford was laughed at as being an illiterate. Muhammad was denied by his own kinsmen, and he had to run to a different place for his life. And so do not waste your substance on toxic people. People who drain your energy and take you away from your focus. Care not so much about people's approval. For Lao Tzu says, care about people's approval and you become their prisoner. Zig Ziglar stated, never in history has it been said that a statue was erected in honor of a critic. Therefore, I don't think they hold so much importance. And Dr. Wayne Dyer added, it is easy to be a critic, but being a doer requires effort, risk, and change. So reach for your share of the treasure regardless, so long as you are not violating the rights of others. When you have passed this stage, which is the value of the shadow of death, you will now be landing on your promised land, your treasure land. And when you have attained your treasure, you will draw all manner of peoples to yourself. As you journey to your promised land, be good to the people you meet and treat them with respect, no matter how they treat you. Know that you cannot climb the ladder to claim your treasure by stepping on the backs of others, as warned by Zig Ziglar. Napoleon Hill asked me to tell you this, that you can achieve your treasure without violating the rights of others. And so keep moving in the direction of your treasure. Never give up. And when difficult moments come your way, and of course they will come, when you feel like quitting or giving it all up, and when you feel or you get to a point when there seems to be no energy left, please take this quote by Martin Luther King with you. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving. And so, keep moving in the direction of your dream, your treasure, your life's purpose. Take the important steps that will lead you to your dreams, no matter how small those steps are. For as Lao Tzu says, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. And so take those important steps towards the grasping of your treasure. Reach for it and claim it. for it is yours for the taking. Thank you.